reason to grow the beard? Because parents are usually the ones that tell you yes or no.
Yeah, I kind of just, it was like middle of the summer, kind of started growing out, just letting it grow. My girlfriend actually said, you should grow out a beard. It looks really good. I never really thought it did. Um, got back to campus, had a little bit of a beard, and I kind of got compliments from everybody. Yo, the beard kind of looks nice, and I just kind of rolled with it from there, and it just keeps on growing.
Is there any anonymity to having the beard? People still recognize you.
I think it makes it more recognizable, maybe. I think my friends have told me that, but I'm not really sure.
So your overall game, we've talked to you this fall, but how do you feel your camp went? Where's your improvement level?
Yeah, I think I had a really good camp, to be honest. I wanted to accomplish some things that we talked about, pocket movement and deep ball, and I think I showed that through fall camp that I could move around in the pocket, get some yards when I needed to, and then my deep ball was on point as well.
How soon after the bowl game would you just wipe that away and say, that's over with, it's done with, I'm moving on?
Yeah, so me and my brother just had a little talk. I think he gave me 2 days just to, sit there and think about what happened. And then from there on, it was wipe it out and let's go to work.
So 2 days?
Yes, sir.
Does it help to have a brother who's not only been, obviously, a quarterback in your situation, but now is a coach at a high level, so he sort of knows all ends of things?
Yeah, it actually helps a lot. Mostly that he was a player, because he's been through about everything as a player you could be through. So, he has a lot of advice he can give me. He's actually been, benched before, right? He played in Saskatchewan for the Rough Riders in the CFL, and he actually got benched. So he got to tell me, what that was like and what I should do from there, and, it helped a lot.
Now, since we're officially in game week, could you take two things, one thing that you have, where you've made the most progress, and the place that and then the other one being what you still really need to work on?
Yeah, I'm going to put those both in the same category, right? I'm going to say I've made the most progress in pocket movement, but at the same time, I want to continue to get way better at it, right? So, that.
Coach Reagan talked about you developing a plan, How did you kind of develop that, and what all went into doing that to kind of get better in some of those areas you were struggling with?
Yeah, so I wanted to come back, and I didn't want it to be, feel sorry for myself. I wanted to come back, get to work, probably work way harder than I have. So I thought I worked hard last year, and then this year, I really put in, a ton of work that I know that let me restart. I thought I worked hard last year, and then this year I just put it into a whole new perspective of how hard I needed to work in order to get better. And so I just wanted to focus on pocket movement and deep ball. So I did that with the intentions of doing everything that I already did before. So I just, made a plan of working hard and then put that into action.
There are those games at this level open at home. Every once in a while you open a neutral site. This is a true road game. Does that make a difference? You guys talked about that any? Hey, we've really got to be together, one focus when we get on the bus?
Yeah, I think this is our time to prove that we are a better football team, especially on the road. Since we didn't, win a game on the road, this is our time, to show that we are a better football team.
Athletes go through bad times as you did in the bowl game. What's the hardest thing of putting it aside? What do you do? Other than just take 2 days off, that's not enough time.
Yeah, I guess, it's actually hard and it's frustrating, right? But at the same time, you can't let it dwell on you, right? You just got to go back to work, and that's the only way to get over it is to go back and get reps and fix your mistakes.
People kind of you.
I mean, I guess you could say not on social media, but yeah.
Did you just turn that off, tune it out?
Yeah, it's every game, right? You get on your phone and you have, someone saying something about you. So it's part of playing quarterback.
Keyboard warriors.
No doubt.
You played as a true freshman, and obviously it seems like a long time ago now, I'm sure for you. Just do you see things different now? Can you make reads pre-snap that maybe you couldn't?
Yeah, I would say the game's a lot slower. As a freshman, I'm kind of just out there playing like backyard ball, going through reads. Like you don't even really recognize the defense. You just kind of go through your reads. But now I actually have an idea of what I want to do with the ball before I even snap it.
I know you're getting into Maryland and you're going to get into the bulk of your work today, but their back end is pretty experienced. What do you see from them? Supposedly that's the strength of their defense from what you're reading.
Yeah, I would just say they're physical. They're really good man-to-man. They're lanky. They can cover really well.
Who would you compare them to in the Big 12?
I would say like Oklahoma plays more man. Everybody else doesn't really play that much. TCU plays a little bit man too.
I know you don't want to give away the game plan, but are you confident that you can take off more this year and run with the football yourself than maybe you have in the past?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna try. That's one of my, things with pocket movement is just taking the ball down and running a few times.
Confident in your moves?
Sure. I might not be a juke wiggle guy, but I'm gonna try to get 5 to 10 and get down.
5 to 10 to get down.
Does it help having a guy like Jarret who's a lot more versatile to be like, hey, what would you do in this situation? Kind of bounce some ideas off of him.
Yeah, we do that both for each other because I'm more of a pass guy and he's more of a run guy, so we can bounce some ideas off of each other every now and then. It helps.